everybody, welcome to another episode of Disney Done Differently as we count down to the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom on October 1st. You know where I'll be October 1st? I will be at Epcot celebrating the 50th anniversary. I know it's Magic Kingdom's anniversary, but Epcot's going to have Harmonious and Ratatouille opening, and it's a food and wine festival. I'm going on the next day. I'll go Saturday and I'll go see the new Enchantment show and celebrate and throw my wishes happy anniversary to the Magic Kingdom. But for today, Ratatouille. I wonder if, hey little chef. Hey everybody. So let's see what little chef wants to do for today.
I know what this means. Enjoy your meal. It is so good. What is your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? Well, in honor of Epcot, being that I'm going to be there on the anniversary, why don't we make, what do you think, little chef? Ratatouille. I'm doing my way, a little differently.
If you are what you eat, I only want to eat the good stuff.
Guess we're eating the good stuff. Let's go. All right, folks, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do zucchini, eggplant, and yellow squash. A couple of ways you can do these. Do not be intimidated. Do not worry about if it's exact size-wise. I'm just going to show you the easiest way to do this. You're going to want, right, sharp knife. You're going to cut the ends off. Discard that. And if you want to, again, keep your fingers closed like this. Okay? Hold the knife at the handle and let the knife work for you. Okay? And you're going to make the same even cuts. It's not about speed, it's about consistency. Okay? And you just want to do even cuts. Let the knife work for you. Or, if you happen to have a mandolin, like I do, be very careful. Use the guard. Unless you've worked for as many years as I have in a kitchen, you should have a guard on. You should have a glove that is a cut glove. Even at my, there's times I put the glove on depending on how much. When using a mandolin, you want to cut down, turn, cut across. Cut down, cut across. At the end of the day, it all could become the same thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through all of this. I'm going to line them up on a tray, and then we build them alternating. So I'll have slices of zucchini, eggplant, and the yellow squash, and we'll take this, and this goes around the outside of the pan. All right, we're going to start our pan with some olive oil. Best thing to do, it's going to look like a lot of olive oil, but you got to remember a ton of stuff is going to go into this. Best thing you want to do is use a pan that can actually go into the oven. It's going to help, and you make everything in the one pan. It just works out so much easier. All right, so our olive oil is going to heat up. I went ahead and I diced onions. And then I have red, yellow, and orange peppers. So we'll add those. And then I have diced tomato. I took about, I don't know, 1.5 tomatoes and I just diced them up. Took out as much seeds as I could. It's really not a game changer if you have the seeds in there. Remember, we're always going to build flavor and always season on top of each other. So it looks like my oil is at a good temperature right now. So I'm going to start with the onions. Remember, your onions are going to take not the longest. Actually, peppers are going to take the longest. But you just hit it with a little bit of salt, and it'll help the cooking process with the onions. Now I want these flavors to build on top of each other, so I'm going to add my peppers right now, and these can cook together. Alright, so the onions are sweated out and the peppers are doing good. I'm going to make a little spot in the middle here. And I'm going to actually add tomato paste. It's going to add one large, so about 1/4 of a can for this size pan of the tomato paste. I actually want to press it down and cook that tomato paste in the oil. It's a, you know, a lot of people just add tomato paste and think it's going to do work on its own, but if you have to actually add it. You can see the color already changing in the oil. That's what we're looking for. All right, now that it's been the tomato paste is getting incorporated with all of the peppers and the onions, and let me tell you, folks, I wish you guys could have like smell-o-vision, because this smells delicious. Beautiful colors. We're gonna add those tomatoes. Now remember, tomatoes have a little bit of liquid left in them. All right, so this is the part that we're gonna need to really cook down the most. Okay, so the tomatoes have been cooking with the tomato paste and the peppers for a little while now. Looking good. Just every now and then you just want to give it a little mix. Remember, you could always add a little more olive oil. Remember all that olive oil that we had in the pan? But it really absorbs everything. Alright, now we're going to add our spices into here. I like to add them once the tomatoes have actually been cooked a little bit, and just combining everything. So I have thyme, I have oregano, I have red pepper flakes, salt, black pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. And you just want to get that in there, mixed really well. Okay, now that you can see, it's cooked down into almost like a jam, right? So this is going to become the sauce. So I have my blender right out of the pan into here. And I'm just going to puree this real quick. Okay, so I blended this real quick and right back into the pan. Look at that beautiful color. And that's your base. So I'm going to take it off the heat for a little while and just let this cool, and we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so now we have our sauce on the bottom. I'm just going to start lining up all our vegetables as tight as I can. The zucchini, the eggplant, and the yellow squash. Okay, so now at this point, I'm just going to hit it with a very little bit of olive oil across all the vegetables, getting them in between all those layers. And then just finish it with a little bit black pepper. And I like to use a touch of dried thyme. Alright folks, so here it is, right out of the oven, blazing hot, held its form. Now, what I like to do, just take some tin foil, make it into a round circle. Okay, I'm going to grab some of this. Some of this. And just let it fall into itself. A little on top. And I'm going to grab that sauce. Alright, I'm going to pull that off. Disney done differently. A little bit of cheese, folks. Nice. And just like Little Chef in the movie, a chive across the top. And there you have your ratatouille. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. I know I did. Lots of fun. Thank you, little chef. And if you did like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, tell your friends. Till next time.